7th graders, Casey, Seth, and Abigail. Good morning. It is math time. It is Wednesday morning, and you are ready for lesson 6 in your math. And if you looked at your lesson on page 23, you're going to see that it's probably not going to take you very long. It looks like it's going to be a fun lesson. And they're talking about the diagonals of polygons. A diagonal is a line that goes from corner to corner, not from line to line. And I'll explain that. If you have a polygon, let's do a square. A diagonal is from here to here, not from here to here. That is not a diagonal. That is not correct. It's from corner to corner. They call it a vertex, and that's a corner. And so a diagonal is not a side of the polygon or from this to here. That's not considered a diagonal, not a straight line. It's across the corner from corner to corner. And a diagonal may or may not be a line of symmetry. Okay, across the corner, remember, line of symmetry is when you would fold it on the line and both sides are the same. So a line of symmetry could be here because this side and this side are exactly the same. But a line of symmetry can also be this, folded, and both sides here are the same. So it's not always a line of symmetry, because that's a line of symmetry, but that is not a diagonal, what they're talking about. A diagonal is from corner to corner, a slanted line, not a straight line, like straight up and straight down or something like that. They say a triangle has no diagonals, because if you go from corner to corner, you're on the side of the triangle. Same from here to here, from here to here. You have no other corners, so it's considered a side of the triangle. That's not a diagonal. In other words, from here to here is not a diagonal because you're on the side of your figure. You have to go across the corner. All right, let's look at some other shapes. They gave you a shape something like this. See if I can draw this halfway. Something like that. Okay, so if you want to draw a diagonal, they would tell you to draw diagonals. Now it's not from here to here because that is the side of your, I'm going to make this a little straighter. That's the side of your polygon. So you have to go from here to here. Woo, that line's not straight at all. That's why they tell you to use a ruler. All right, and it's not from here to here because that's your side. So you have to go down here. And it's not from here to here because that's also your side. Now you can go from here to here. Here, we already did from there to there. Can't go from there to there. We can go from here to here, and we already went from there to there. And we can go from here to here. I think that's all. I should have made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. Yes, I think that's all the lines that we could have done. So you see, I kind of started at a corner and I went from here to here and here to here. And then you can go from here to here, there to there. And just, it looks like about every corner has 2 lines coming out of it. That's about that was what you would want. All right, so now they give you some figures that you are supposed to draw lines from. They give you a square. Draw the diagonals for each polygon. So you should go across the corners. You should have 2 lines in your rectangle. And then 1B is one like we did just now. So you can draw your lines. 1C you should have 2 lines. You can basically go from corner to across corner. Now if you go down to 2, they say, is the line drawn through the polygon a diagonal? Right, yes or no? Remember, it has to go across the corner to corner, not from side to side. So 2A, is that a diagonal? Yes, it is. It's going across the corner. 2B just went straight across. No, you're not going from corner to corner. It's not from side to side. So that is a no. And then 2C, again, they went across the corner, so yes, that is a diagonal. That's all for your new part today. In the rest of your lesson, 3 and 4, they've given you some instructions. Remember these problems. It says round to the nearest thousandth of a dollar. So you need to have 3 places behind your decimal. You actually need to go 4 places and round to 3. Does that make sense? And then on the next blank it says round to the nearest cent. So then you're going to round to 2 places behind the decimal. Okay? Make sure you watch for that. You have some extra credits on problems 6, 7, 9, and 10. If you get those right, you get 1 point extra credit for each one. Down on number 25, on page 25, a number, which you could use as X or N, whichever you want to, is equal, so there's your equal sign, to the sum. Remember what sum is. Sum is the answer to a what problem? The sum of 2 squared, and 2 cubed. 2 squared is 2 with an exponent of 2. 2 cubed is 2 with an exponent of, what does cubed mean? I'm not going to tell you all the answers. Down on page 26, number 36, you have a word problem. It says the Yoder's bulk tank holds 1,665 gallons of milk. At 8.6 pounds per gallon, how many pounds will the bulk tank hold? All right, they've got 1,665 gallons of milk, and each gallon weighs 8.6. How many pounds will the entire thing hold? Then, after you get that, B says if each of the Yoder's 82 cows produce an average of 67 pounds of milk per day, could the tank hold 3 days worth of milk? All right, so they've got 82 cows, and they each produce 67 pounds per day. They want to know how much. Your first thing you have to do is figure out how much milk they produce a day. And then take that times 3, because they want to know for 3 days worth. You have to figure it times 3. Then, okay, so the cows produce this much milk. Would the tank that holds whatever you came up with for A, will it hold as much milk as the cows are producing? And then, so your second answer is just a yes or a no answer. All right, that's all for your math lesson today. Hope it goes good for you. Hope you have a great day, and hang in there. See ya.